Hey traders, Clifford back with another video on trading the charts. So in the last video, we spoke about end of day trading. Today, we're going to talk about one of the best tools to be on the right side of the market in your trades, and also to be able to see what the financial institutions and the large institutional traders are doing. And that is called the Commitment of Traders Report. And it can really benefit you in your trading. So with that being said, let's get the party started. Okay, so commitment of traders, where do we start? So if you are I mean, it basically, this is a government report, okay? If you go here, this is Investopedia. What is the commitment of traders? So basically what this is, it's a weekly publication. It's a weekly report where the government releases, shows all the holdings of the different participants in the U.S. futures market. Keyword futures market there. So that means this is going to show you what all the big financial institutions are doing with their trades. But it's about 20 different markets. So you got commodity markets. You know, it's going to show you what the gold funds are doing. The funds, the big money managers, they call them non-commercials. So it's going to show you what the commodities are doing. So like oil, gold, gas, you know, currency futures, anything in the futures related. So it's going to show you currencies, cryptos. It's going to show you, well, Bitcoin in the currency futures. It'll show you the S&P 500, the Dow. It'll show you crude oil. It'll show you multiple markets in the commodity sector. But why does this even matter, right? We'll look at here. Traders can use the report to help them determine whether they should take short or long positions on their trades. So let's go to the report so I can show you what I'm talking about. So here it is. And a lot of traders know about this. I mean, this is nothing new. This report has been around since the 1920s, actually. But basically, it kind of gives you idea of what the smart money is doing in the market, right? So if there's millions of dollars long in a commodity, or you know, thousands and thousands of contracts purchased to the long side in one particular commodity, you might want to think twice before you short it because you know the hedge funds and everyone else is long. So it could definitely help you out in your trading. So basically, you go to this website here. It's called CFTC.gov, Commodity Futures Trading Commission. This is all public information. And then you go up here and you go to market data. Click here, commitment of traders. Okay, and then you open this and blah, blah, blah. And then here's the reports. So basically you have every exchange. Now the data is released every Friday, I believe at 3:30 p.m., but there's a little bit of a delay. So it's actually going to show you Tuesday's positions. So keep that in mind. Whenever you get the report on Friday, it's actually showing you what the traders are doing Tuesday. So I'm making this video on Wednesday. When we get this coming up report on Friday, it's going to show us what the traders were doing yesterday, Tuesday. Keep that in mind. Okay, so let's say I want to know what's going on, right? So I go here. Let's say I'm a futures trader. Or maybe I'm a forex trader. You know, maybe I want to know what's going on with the euro. Okay, let's just look at the euro. Here's the euro chart. I'm looking at the euro. Okay, so let's look at the euro. So I go to commitment of traders, and I know the euro is traded on the Chicago Mercantile. The CME, Chicago Mercantile. I could choose long format or short. I'm just going to choose short to make it easy. And here we go. Here's the list of all the different funds that are trading these markets. Now, as you see, we got multiple markets to choose from. I didn't even know you could trade milk and butter, actually. I just learned that. But all right, so we got meats. I don't really watch the meats, but you know, we keep going down. We get to Canadian dollar. There you go. See, that's if you're a forex trader, you definitely want to be aware of this. Swiss franc, Mexican peso, British pound, Japanese yen, euro. There's the euro. So let's look at the euro. That's the one we were talking about. Then we'll look at other ones. But So the report is classified into three sections: non-commercial, commercial, and non-reportable. The one you always want to pay attention to is non-commercial. Basically, the non-commercial guys are these people right here. I'll show you. Non-commercial, okay, basically it's an individual investor, a hedge fund, or a large financial institution. Okay, futures prices tend to positively correlate with the positions of non-commercial traders, as seen in these reports. So to summarize it, it's like this. When most non-commercial traders are betting on a commodity's price will rise, it usually could be a bullish signal. By contrast, if non-commercial traders have a substantial number of short positions, betting on the price will fall can be taken as bearish. Now, again, this is not 100%. No fundamental report is going to always tell you what's going on in the market, but it definitely helps, and I'll show you how. So here we go. So now commercial, by the way, just so you know, those are like they call them hedgers. They're like trying to protect themselves. They're, either they're a bank or they're trying to hedge or they're trying to do something else. Non-reportable, you don't want to pay attention to because that just means they don't meet the requirements for these other categories. So non-commercial. So here's what we're looking at: long and short. 226,000 long euro positions, 151,000 short euro positions. What does that tell me? Well, right there, that tells me that there's more fund traders, fundamental traders, institutions, and hedge funds that are more long the euro than short the euro. Okay, so basically that's all you got to do. Now you go to this website every Friday, and that's one way of getting the information. Um, there's other websites that publish the information too, like this guy right here, TradingView.com. I found him; he has it too. A lot of different websites publish it, but this one breaks it down easier. If I go to this guy's website, Euro, I click here, COT Legacy. There's different reports, but the one I look at is the Legacy. That one like shows you basically what you really want to see. Okay, hold on, got an ad here. It's loading. And then lastly, I'll show you how you can put this on your chart. So here we go. So here you go. Euro, okay, CME futures positions reported October 25th. That's what we just talked about a week ago, right? When you get the report on Friday, it's going to show you Tuesday's positions. So here you go. Non-commercial. Okay, that's what we want. Long, short, and that's what you want to see. So now let's close all these websites and go back to the charts because there's a way of getting it on your charts too, which I'm going to show you right now. So basically, and again, I don't use indicators normally at all, but occasionally, if there's a fundamental report that can show me something on an indicator, then I'll pull it up from time to time. So I did create this indicator here called COT, which stands for Commitment of Traders. And again, I don't use this to trade because I'm a technical an analyst when it comes to trading, but I use this before I make my trade. So here you go. And I'll show you how to put this indicator on your chart in a moment. But basically, it's called the COT. It's actually called. Let me see. Okay, so you click on indicators and you go to this one, Commitment of Traders Legacy Metrics. This is the name of the indicator, and I'll show you how to set it up in a moment. But so here you go. So the green are the long positions, and the red is the short positions, right? So if we look right now at the green, we could see it's 202,000 long positions versus 154,000 short positions right here, this information here. Why is that important though? Well, the thing is, let's say I'm going to trade the euro, right? Let's look at this. Okay, so let me show you why it's so important and how it can get, it's going to help you get on the right side of the market, basically. So let's say I'm going to trade the euro, right? I'm going to, let's say I'm going to short the euro, right? And I decide, the euro moved up here and I just want to, whatever, I feel it's a good short. For whatever reason you feel that way, you just feel it's a good short. Well, before shorting it, right, you might want to look at this report. I check it every Friday as soon as it comes out, and here's why. So look at this day, October 22nd, right? This was last Tuesday. Now, they had 200,000 long positions, right? On a week ago, basically, or 2 weeks ago, sorry. And if I go here, they had 155,000 short positions, right? No big deal, right? Okay, fine. So you got a hundred, 200,000 long and 150,000 short. So we know that there's more long than short. But look at this, the very next week, right? They jumped to 227,000 long positions, and they closed 154,000 down to about 150,000 short positions. So what does that mean? That means they purchased 23,000 contracts more to the long side. Now, I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out that, if institutions are buying 25,000 more contracts to one side of the market, then that's probably the side I want to be on. And again, I mean, no, there's no holy grail of trading here, okay, but it definitely can benefit you in your trading knowing this information, right? So would I want to sell the euro after that report comes out? I mean, knowing that they just bought 30,000 long positions, I don't think I would feel comfortable shorting it. I would actually probably want to go long, to be on the right side of the market. But again, every trader is different. It's entirely up to you. So let's look at one more market here, and then I'll show you how to put this indicator. And again, you could just Control Z to get it off there. I only glance at it periodically because I don't really use indicators at all. But this is a fundamental indicator, so that's why I use it. Let's go to this one, right? S&P 500. Everyone's talking about this market. Everyone's, talking like different things about the market, right? Like, are we in a bear market? Or are we temporarily in a, possible short covering rally or a little bit of a bounce here? And today it's down, whatever, after the Fed meeting. But forget all that for a minute, right? Let's just see what the indicator shows. So I pull up commitment of traders. Now, if you're a stock trader, you kind of want to know possibly what's going on with the S&P 500. Even though you may not trade the S&P 500 futures contract, you still might want to know, right? So here's the S&P 500, right? Now, if I look at this, oh, by the way, this yellow one down here, it's like the net position size of the non-commercials. So you got the long side, the short side, and the net, which is like, basically the total. But look at this, right? So, okay, we look at COT legacy, and it says 400. So look at the red, 415,000 short commercial, non-commercial positions, 250,000 long, right? Now, interesting enough, when this rally started, okay, now again, we get the information on Tuesday, so I'm going to look at Tuesday. But look at this here on Tuesday. We went from 408,000 short positions. Again, when you see this go up, that means they added positions. If you see it go down, they closed positions, right? So look at this, 400,000 short positions, and then up to 461,000 short positions. Now, again, this doesn't necessarily mean that, that there are oh, well, that's a holy grail, let me short the market right now. I mean, no, it doesn't necessarily mean that, and you still want to use technical analysis, in my opinion, to find a good time to short it. But what does that tell you? This shows you market sentiment. And look what happened to the long positions. 236, it stayed the same. So well, actually, sorry, they closed slightly. Now again, this is Tuesday. We're going to get the next one on Friday, and then it'll update to Tuesday. But according to this information on this day here, this little bullish candle, they jumped up like, what is it? 400 to almost 50,000 short positions added. So in my opinion, the trend is your friend. If these big boys that are pushing the market are going to jump up 50,000 positions, I want to be aware of it. And I don't want to take a position to the long side, me personally. Now, again, counter trend trading does work for some people. I wouldn't do it personally. I would try and stay on the right side of the market. So would I be looking to short the S&P? I mean, after I see this, I would say possibly, yeah, if I see a good bearish signal, like maybe the one we had. Again, I mean, this video isn't really about technical analysis, so I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to make the video, too long or whatever. So let me just, but that's the point. Get on the right side of the market. At least have this information because it helps. I mean, again, there's no holy grail here, and none of this is secret information, secret sauce, or whatever people want to joke about, holy grails or nothing like that. No, it's not. But it definitely can be beneficial to you. So last but not least, let me show you how to set it up. So go here, indicators. And again, this works for everything from stock index, crude oil, energies, gold, silver, dollar index, euro currency futures, forex futures, agricultural. If you're a corn trader or a soybean or a wheat trader, you also get this report, as well as treasury bonds and anything else you're trading. Pretty much all the markets. And even if you're a stock trader, I would want to know that the S&P 500 is definitely. I would want to know the sentiment if I'm planning on buying a stock also. So all right. So last but not least, you go here and go to commitment of trader legacy metrics. Click on that. All right, and it opens up. And you're going to see this like blue screen. So what I do is I just go here, go to settings. If you've never done this, just click here, go to settings. You got to be on TradingView, by the way, to use this indicator. If you have another broker, then I would just use the fundamental reports I showed you. So you go here, COT legacy, go to metric. We only care about non-commercial. So I'm going to go to only non-commercial, just like that. Direction, I'm going to put one side long, right? And then maybe for the color, I like green for long, red for short, but it's up to you. I mean, for me, that's easy to remember. So I go like that, and then I hit OK. All right, and now my indicator is there. And then I go here. Then I go, then I do one more time for the short side. So I open it again, commitment of trader, legacy metrics. Whoever made this indicator is a awesome creator of indicators, by the way. Even though I don't use indicators, that something like this I use because it's going to help me find a better trade. All right, and then last you go here, settings. All right, and then input, same thing. Go to non-commercial. Direction, go to short this time, and then style. Again, you want to change this to red. I mean, well, again, I like green for long, short for red. Whatever color you like, put it as whatever color you want. Hit OK. And that's it. You're done. And then, of course, if you want to make a template, I forgot how I did it, but there's a way to save this indicator as a template. So you could just pull it up like I can. I forgot how I did it. I read some tutorial. So that's about it for this video. And that is how you can, that is how you can use the Commitment of Traders report to benefit you in your trading, to get you on the right side of the market. When you see a big jump in that Commitment of Traders report, that's significant information that, in my opinion, everyone should want to be aware of. So I hope that helps those of you who are new to trading the markets and you want to try and be on the right side of the market. Like they say, follow the smart money and let them lead the way. And we just, try and follow them. So if you like the video, feel free to like, subscribe, put your comments below. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And as always, my friends, trade what you see on the chart, not what you hear.